So boys, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the loneliness of Forex trading. Obviously, I've been trading for 6 years, and throughout that time, when first starting out, it can be very lonely. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. You're the only one in your friendship group talking about trading or learning it, and no one really understands it. So I'm going to be discussing this in this video. So I hope you guys get value. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you do. It would help the channel out. And yeah, let's get into the video. So back in 2017, when I first started to learn to trade, I finished school and I was working part-time jobs a weekend so that in the week I could solely learn how to trade. And there was many times when I was sat there at home by myself learning to trade. Obviously, it's quite uncertain at the time. Like now, the trading information is a lot more accessible. You can see a lot more people that are doing well from it. But even 6 years ago, there was a few people that were doing well and they were on social media, but it wasn't as popular as what it is now. And I remember definitely times when, I'm sure a lot of you can relate, when you're at home, you know, everyone else is at work and you're learning this skill set and it's uncertain. You're not sure whether you're going to be successful in it. You have confidence. I had confidence I was going to be successful. But when you're just by yourself and you're learning it, yes, you have resources like YouTube, and nowadays you have a lot more people on YouTube and a lot more people on social media that can give you advice. But I wasn't in a community at that time, and I was solely trying to learn trading by myself. I was going from video to video to video, and there's definitely times when you're at home by yourself, or you come home from work and you're learning the skill set when everyone else doesn't even know what you're doing. You're sat at home on your laptop trading, you're having losing periods, you're having winning periods, and you're definitely struggling to get consistent. But no one understands. You can't talk to your friends about it. They think you're just gambling, and they think, oh, what are you doing, wasting your time with this trading? It won't work. And there's definitely times where, because it's an uncommon path to travel, most people go to uni, most people get an apprenticeship, or they get a job full time. So especially for me, when I was trading years ago and I was trading at home, and it was definitely a difficult thing. And yeah, loneliness happens a lot. Like, you're not around like-minded people. People don't understand what you're trying to do. You're by yourself in a way, and you have to deal with the good times, bad times, all, you know, by yourself. But the thing that helped, and I think what I'd recommend for a lot of people, is I joined a community in 2018. The community's not around anymore. I know a lot of people have been asking me questions about which one I joined. It was called IP, and they're not around anymore. They've evolved into another community. But yeah, getting involved in that community honestly really helped, because you're around like-minded people that wanted the same thing. They had live webinars at 6 in the morning, so I could trade London session. Not only am I around like-minded people that want me to do well and are going to encourage you to do well, and you can see that the results of the hard work. The people running the webinars, they were successful traders. So you could see the results of the hard work. So it gave you a path to follow. It gave you a purpose. And it definitely made me a lot more focused. So I know a lot of people have been messaging me saying about, you know, how to get into trading, or, you know, how to deal with loneliness as well. You know, I'm at home and people don't understand what I'm trying to do. They're struggling with consistency. They don't have people to talk to hold them accountable. They don't know what path to follow. That's why I made this channel, so we guys can discuss this, and we can talk to each other, and comments in the comment section. I'll get back to all you if you have a question or anything. But you can build a like-minded community, be around like-minded people that want the same type of thing. It doesn't even have to be trading, although we are more of a trading related channel, as that's what I'm doing at the minute. But it can be anything, you know, just wanting to do well, do something online, be successful. And yeah, I think it's just definitely something that a lot of people face. If you're doing anything out of the ordinary, not only do you have public opinions, or your opinions of people, your friends or whatever, you also have the struggles of trying to make it work, and then dealing with loneliness and people not understanding it, and you're by yourself trying to learn it. So getting into a community honestly really helped. And I would recommend a lot of you to do that, because I can't tell you which ones to join, but even just a community on this channel, that's what, like I said, that's why I made the channel, so that you can come back to this channel and be positive, and everyone can help out each other. I'm not sure if you guys have faced this, and I'm sure you have, but there's nothing worse than when you're telling your friends or people about your updates on your trading, or updates on whatever business you may be doing, and because they don't understand it, and because they don't get what you're trying to do, or don't see the vision that you're trying to, you know, make for yourself, they sort of laugh at it, or don't really care about it, or they sort of go, yeah, like they're not bothered about it. And in itself, that can be lonely, because you're trying to tell people an update on the good days, the bad days. And I had it with friends where I'd be out with them and they'd be like, you know, talking about what I've done this week, and they would be very much not necessarily hostile towards it, but they wouldn't really understand what I'm trying to do. So they would just sort of discredit it and wouldn't really listen and wouldn't really take interest. And again, you can be around with 6, 7, 8 friends, and if they're all doing different things to you and they don't get what you're trying to achieve and trying to do, you can feel lonely inside that group. That's why you need like-minded people around you to, you know, boost you up and encourage you and see the vision for yourself. And that's why, again, I love this channel. I love the fact that we're building something that everyone can support each other, be there for each other. And yeah, that's the thing. It's not necessarily lonely in the sense that people think like, oh, I'm by myself. You can be in a group of friends and you can be a group of people that I'm not even listening to what you're trying to achieve and what you're trying to do. So like I said, that's why it's so important to be around like-minded people. And that's, you know, it's definitely, and if you're lonely, you might feel not as good in yourself, so you might not perform as well. And like I've said in previous videos, trading, it's a constant battle to be consistent. It's a constant fight. You know, you don't just get consistency. A lot of people have asked me, oh, when did you know you were consistent, or how do you get to consistency? It's a constant battle for me, even after 6 years. You know, I'm constantly having to do the routines, the processes I need to get the outcomes that I want. You know, I need to constantly get up at a certain time, stick to the gym, stick to the eating habits to limit the negative factors, you know. So it's like saying, I use this analogy sometimes, but it's like saying, you know, a professional athlete, you know, even a boxer. It's like saying, how do you know that you're going to be the greatest or one of the greatest, or you're going to be a successful boxer? At the end of the day, they don't just get to that level and then that's it, they've achieved it. They have to keep working as if it's their first year as a pro, you know, or a footballer, you know, to be constantly at the top of the game. You don't just get there and then that's it. I'm in the Premier League, I'm starting for a big club, I'm done. You have to constantly work to keep and fight for your spot there. Same with trading. You might have the knowledge, the psychology on point, have your routines on point. But if you let something slip, or you let negative influences into your life, or you're struggling mentally and you're not performing optimally, then that's going to affect your trading. And loneliness is a massive part of that. If you feel lonely, you feel down, don't feel like you've got motivated, you don't have the right people around you to boost you in the right direction and motivate you, then you're going to not perform to your peak performance, and that's going to affect your trading results. And again, it's going to make you struggle to achieve what you want to achieve. So like I said, get around people that can hold you accountable, get around people that want the best for you, have your best interests at heart. You don't necessarily even have to get a paid community to start with. You might have just got into trading, or you might have just got into, you know, this business and you're not sure yet. You know, you want to see what it's like. So there's a lot of free communities like this channel and like other channels I'm sure you guys watch. It's a good place to start, to be around those like-minded people that want the same things as you. And then once you're more serious and you understand, okay, this is something for me, I do enjoy trading, I want to have my freedom, I want to try and progress online and building on something online and become successful at it, then it's important. It was a fear for me to pay for a community, because I thought, what happens if I'm getting scammed, or what happens if, but end of the day, I didn't. It was actually beneficial to me. It helped me progress massively. But you have to do your due diligence and do your research. And end of the day, don't pay for something you can't actually afford. You know, don't you put all your money on it. You know, start off with a free community, improve, watch some of the videos on this channel, a lot of videos that could help you guys for free. So, and then after that, if you like what you hear and like, okay, I think I might be into trading, then look for a community that someone that has good reviews, that looks legit, and then you're around a community of people to limit the loneliness, because you're around a community, you're in a group of people, they want the best for you, they're all striving for the same goal, so you can meet friends and get in contact and communicate online with these types of people. So yeah, it's a bit different video today, guys, but I hope you like this type of content. I hope you like this video. If you do, please do like, comment and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.